beautiful people. Welcome to another great episode on the Gist with Toby. I am super excited to have you here today. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Thank you so much for showing love to this little girl. Thank you so much for the comments. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscription. I'm super grateful. If this is your first time on this channel, please do not forget to subscribe, join the family. It's a beautiful place to be, and we're still very little. There is still room enough for everybody, so please feel free to join. So today, guys, we'll be talking about a very important topic, like extremely important. You know, when I say it's important, you know it's important. So today we'll be talking about the need never to settle in love. And when I say never settle in love, I mean never settle in love. My dear, like why would anyone even want to settle in love when there are so many options out there for everyone? I understand and I have heard various reasons why people choose to settle. Some people, it's because of family pressure. They are pressurized to get into marriage as a result of their age or whatever. So their parents push them into making decisions that they're not really comfortable with. And because they don't have any other choice, they just like, okay, let me just manage this person. And then they settle. They just settle in love, like no option, and they just settle. For some people as well, it's because of finance. For some financial reasons, some people have no other option. They just have to like, what do I do now? Is this person that is taking care of me? Is this person that has taken care of my family? Blah 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 blah. So for that reason, they choose to settle in love. There are people who settle in love based on the fear of being alone. A lot of people do not like to stay alone. They believe they cannot just do well on their own. So because they don't want to be alone, they just like choose wherever is available and they just like go with the flow. Other people settle in love for the fear of missing out. This one is like everybody's getting married. Every Saturday, my friends are getting married and buying ashwebi and all of that. And then, I'm already scared. People are already talking, and I'm like, I'm missing out on something good. Since every of my friends is getting married, that means I'm missing out on something good, and that's one reason why people, some category of people settle. Various reasons, there are countless reasons why people settle in love. This video today is not to give you reasons why people settle, but to make you see reasons why you shouldn't settle in love. Because when you settle in love, it doesn't just go well. There are so many reasons why you should never settle in love, and that is what this video today is about. Join me, guys. Let's explore the reasons why you should never settle in love, the reasons why you should look out for what's best for you, the reasons why you should be patient enough to wait for what you really want, because you deserve the best and it is not good for you to manage. The very first thing I want you to know today is that there is someone out there for you, regardless of how you are, what's your option. Like, there is just someone out there for you. There is a reason why I critically believe this point, because there was a time in my life where I lived with someone, with a neighbor at some point, and this lady, like, I can't even say she was a lady at that point because she was way older than I was. She's very she doesn't take care of herself at all. She's very rough, she's unorganized. Sometimes when she's going to work, I'll be the one to say, I must tie on these clothes before you wear it to work. Do you get? She's just a perfect description of an I don't care person. She doesn't really care about anything. And to think that someone like that will have someone who completely loves her. The person she was in a relationship with was crazy about her. When I mean someone is crazy about somebody, you need to see the way the guy always calls, the way the guy is always about her, the way the guy is always all over her. So at that point, I knew that definitely there is somebody for everybody. Like, if this person I'm talking about could find someone who was that crazy and all over her, my dear, trust me when I say there is somebody for you, because you have no idea. I cannot just give the detailed description of the person I'm talking about. But if I do, you would definitely know that you are better and you deserve the best. So the truth is, there is somebody for everybody. So instead of you to settle for someone who does not value you, or someone who will constantly remind you of the way you look, someone who will constantly remind you of your big stomach, someone who will constantly remind you of the fact that your legs are not big enough or something, there is someone who loves you just the way you are, and you should never settle for anything. The second reason why you shouldn't settle in love is that you will need to beg for that love for the rest of your life, and that's just the truth. When you have to stay with someone who is looking like he or she is managing you, when you have to constantly beg for your position in someone's life, when you have to do everything within or even not within your power to make this person love and accept you, my dear, for the rest of your life, that's how that circle will continue. Because this person already knows that they have you in a spot where you constantly have to fight for that position. So they do not care. They'll do whatever they want, whatever it is that they want, they'll go and come back because they know that you will always be there and you even have to beg. Like we see in movies where there are partners who misbehave, who go out to cheat, who go out to get drunk, blah blah blah, and then come back home to that same partner who will now have to beg them. Like these things happen for real, not just in movies. So if you choose to settle for less, if you choose to settle in love, you will constantly have to beg for that position, not just for that time, for as long as that relationship is going to exist. And I'm sure not a, a large number of people want to do that for the rest of their lives. If you don't want to beg for the rest of your life, why settle? You don't have to settle because there is somebody out there for you. The very third reason why you should never ever settle in love is you can achieve so much more on your own. Like I said at the beginning of this conversation that some people settle because they feel they cannot just do well on their own. But you'll be very, very surprised at how much you can accomplish when you're on your own. Sometimes it is during those tough moments of our lives that we even realize our capability. When it seems like the person we have placed our lives on leaves us. Like, let me give you an example now. I'm in a relationship with someone whom I have built my life around. The person is like everything. And then this person threatens to leave me. And I'm like, oh my God, if this person leaves, I cannot exist. I cannot do anything. Then I regularly have to beg my partner to stay just because I'm scared I will not be able to achieve anything. Do you know that the day that partner decides to leave and I wake up to my strength, I'll be surprised at how much I'll be able to accomplish. So one reason why you shouldn't settle or consistently beg for love is that you can do so much more on your own. And I've heard stories of people who have achieved so much on their own. The realization of the fact that there is a lot that you can achieve on your own will help you make a decision never ever to settle in love. Never ever to choose to settle in love. The fourth reason, quickly, is that your mental health is going to be affected, my darling. The decision to settle in love, is going to affect your mental health, because if you're giving 100% to be in a relationship with someone who is only giving 5 or 0%, there is no way that relationship is going to work. There is no way your mental health is going to be stable, because there are times you just have to cry and go through pains. See, nobody even deserves to go through that kind of stress. So please do not settle in love. Once you're not a priority in that relationship, once your partner is not making you a priority, once you have to force yourself to be somewhere, then it's not worth staying there at all in the first place. The very first thing as humans that we need to do, and I try to talk about regularly, is the protection of our mental health. If that relationship is going to cost you your mental health, then you need to stay away from it, because there is somebody out there who will give you the kind of loving, the peace and the attention that you deserve, instead of risking your mental health and your mental stability for someone who doesn't even value it. The fifth and the final reason why you should never settle in love is the fact that your future is going to suffer. If not for any other thing, for the fact that your future is going to suffer for the decisions you made today, then that should make you not to settle in love. The very bad part about this entire situation is that when you choose to settle in love, it doesn't affect you alone. Even the children that you bring into this world, they begin to see things that way. Imagine a woman who is constantly maltreated by her husband. When the children comes, they begin to think that that is just the way the world operates. So if not for the sake of yourself, for the sake of the generation that are going to come through you, please make the decision never ever to settle in love, because your future is going to suffer. Some people settle in love and even everything that they work hard for gets vanished at the end of the day. There are so many other reasons why you should never settle in love, but these 5 points are things I want you to hold on to very, very strongly. Like, I want you to constantly remind yourselves about them. You deserve more, my dear. You deserve better. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. Look into the mirror. Are you joking? Are you joking? Look into the mirror every day, guys. Like, as you're watching this video, stand up, walk to the mirror. See how beautiful you are. Are you seeing the reflection of the person that is there? There's somebody's child wants to be treating you like you're just a second option. No, do not give room for that. And the very painful part about this entire situation is that what happens to you is what you permit, especially in relationships. So if you're making yourself readily available for someone that, see, whatever you do, I'm just going to be there, I don't have any other option. Trust humans to really use you like the rag that you've presented yourself to be. So after watching this video, my darlings, I want you to up your game. I want you to remind yourself of how valuable you are. Remind yourself of good reasons why you should never settle, because you're worth more than 1,000 rupees. Do you understand? So please make that decision never ever to settle, and let me know your opinion in the comment section. I appreciate every form of feedback that I get. Thank you so much for constantly watching. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. I am Oluwatobiloba. I am the anchor on the show The Gist with Toby, and until I come your way again next week, don't forget to stay loved. Do not forget to stay beautiful. I love you guys. Bye. Do not remember